We have to stay ahead of the curve. We have to always be prepared. We have to always find those opportunities to stay informed and understand what challenges are out there. Learn from mistakes, read about mishaps, think about safety.
Most pilots don't understand what career opportunities are available in the world of aviation. They're making career decisions based on advice from friends or posts on internet forums, meaning they're taking huge risks with their livelihood without having all the details. This podcast was created to help you understand the aviation industry so you can find your dream job. Let's get ready for Pushback. Here's your host and my dad, Nick Fialka.
Hey, pilot, welcome back to Ready for Pushback. Solo show time with Nick. Uncle Nick is here to tell you a story like I always do. The other day we were watching The Incredibles, the original Incredibles. It's a fantastically funny movie. The kids and I really enjoyed it. And there's this one little part where, if you'll recall, it's probably been a long time since you've seen it, but in the show, they go and visit Edna Mode, M-O-D. Edna is the little short lady with the funny, nice little accent who develops all of their super suits and the things that make them awesome. And Edna invites Mrs. Incredible into her lair where she makes all the super suits. And they sit down and Edna starts talking about building a super suit for the baby, Jack. And at this point in the movie, they think that Jack is just a regular baby and has no superpowers. And she rolls out this suit with a mannequin baby crawling in the suit, and a fire bursts out of the walls, and she says it can withstand heat of up to 1,000 degrees. And then guns start shooting at it. She says it's also bulletproof. And then Mrs. Incredible says, "What do you think this baby's going to be doing? He doesn't even have superpowers." And Edna says, "Luck favors the prepared." And that caught my ear. And I picked up my phone and I typed it down real quick into my list of solo shows, because luck favors the prepared is an awesome thing that I think is so useful in this aviation industry, because that is literally how a lot of this stuff goes, y'all. And it's a concept just resonated with me so deeply. I think about it, right? Every flight we do is all about skill and knowledge and all the things, but there's this weird bit of serendipity throughout everybody's career. And it's so intangible, but things are offered to you. And if you are ready for it, you can latch onto it and take advantage of it and go with it, right? But you have to be prepared to say yes. And you have to have done the things in your past that have prepared you for the opportunity where you can say yes. Because preparation is everything we do in aviation, right? From getting ready for flying or studying or flying tons and tons and tons of hours. We're always preparing, but you need to cultivate a mindset of embracing that and being diligent so that you can be ready when the opportunity presents itself. You want to be able to say that you're ready. And so if the obstacle is flight time, then you need to go get that flight time. If the obstacle is a failure, then you need to go find successes. Because I want you to just think about that, right? When you get into an aircraft, you're a decision maker, you're a leader, you're the person that everybody is looking to make the right decision. And that preparation that you have, it can be the difference between a regular flight or some terribly challenging situation that you might not recover from. All of the safety, all of the opportunities that you take to make yourself better, that's all part of your preparation. But you have to make sure that if that action shows up while you're flying, you need to be able to be decisive about it and make a clear choice that is the proper choice, that is going to be effective to what you really are hoping to gain. And that is getting back to there safely and getting that aircraft on the ground that's what you want to do. And that's just a little part of the preparation, right? Because the preparation starts with training. And once you're there, you have to continuously learn. You have to always look to ways to make yourself better. And that is just such an important aspect of what it is to be a pilot. That is just what we do. We have to stay ahead of the curve. We have to always be prepared. We have to always find those opportunities to stay informed and understand what challenges are out there. Learn from mistakes, read about mishaps, think about safety. All of that is so important. And invest in yourself. Get the skills that you need so that when something unexpected shows up, you can be the master of that and you can manage it and no problem. And when adversity shows up, you can make it through. But also, I want to talk about taking advantage of opportunities in front of you. If you are preparing yourself now, if you are getting yourself ready by studying hard, and being in the books and understanding your aircraft and being the master of your craft, those are the things that help you when somebody comes to you and says, hey, I need a pilot to do this, or I'm looking for a pilot to do that. If you have prepared, then that will be your opportunity. Luck favors the prepared. So get ready. Because when it shows up, you usually don't get to be the person that chooses when the opportunity happens. And so you always have to be ready for it. And I want you to endeavor to that. Because when luck favors the prepared, it's a call to action for you. I want you to understand the challenge, and I want you to understand how you can take control of it and how it can lead you to where you want to be instead of just sitting around and waiting. I want you to go and make your own luck. I want you to go and be active, making it happen for yourself. Knock on the doors, ask for the meetings, talk to the people, get uncomfortable, do the things that you are not used to doing. Prepare yourself in all ways. If you're not comfortable talking to people or asking for something, start off small on things that are inconsequential. Don't start off with a big, huge ask. Go find ways to get yourself uncomfortable doing the things that you are not great at. And if you can do those things, you can get those reps, you can build up to bigger and bigger asks, and you can be much more comfortable in that world. And that's a challenge. And I want you to embrace that challenge because there are going to be a lot of obstacles, but you have to be able to stand up in front of those obstacles. And when something does show up that says no and shuts the door in your face, I want you to learn from that. I want you to understand what it is you can learn, because every challenge that you encounter, it's a chance to prepare for that future success. It doesn't matter if it's a flight or a landing or a go around or whatever it is. Use those things as opportunities for learning. Because when you prepare for success, you will succeed. Your journey as a pilot is not just about flying. It's about being ready for whatever comes your way. Because when you prepare and you put yourself in the position where you can seize an opportunity, you will. And you won't just seize it, you'll thrive with it and you'll be awesome at it. And that's where I want you to be. Luck favors the prepared. So go prepare. This is important. Before you go, you need to know that 2024 is going to be unbelievably competitive in the world of pilot hiring. And you need to make sure that you separate yourself from the herd. The only way that you can guarantee that you'll land your dream job is by partnering with Spitfire Elite Interview Consulting. We are the only choice for application review and interview prep. We are the partners that you've been looking for from start to finish, and it's never too early to be part of our community. Just go over to my website, spitfireelite.com, and use the coupon code R4P to save yourself 10% on all of our services. Again, that's the letter R, the number 4, and the letter P to save 10%. So go out there and slay your interviews.